All right, new SEC Football Dynasty, and we're here to review Week 6, which was the opening weekend for the conference. As we got on the way with conference play, and as you can see, KCU put it to North Texas State. The Rangers just didn't have an answer for them, so we're gonna take a look at the stats. Show you just how bad that beatdown was. Johns had a okay day. Riddick was the man though. 10 catches, 104 yards. Whew. And there was some pancakes in this one. And Stu had a big day. I think he got him an interception. Blake, oh boy, 5 interceptions, baby. That's terrible. Reyes couldn't get 100 yards, and they just couldn't get anything going offensively. Defense done all they could to keep them in the game. Beverly with 2 interceptions. Man here with 11 tackles. So it was rough, but everybody didn't play a conference game. The Georgia Military College took on the Georgia Bulldogs between the hedges. New SEC versus old SEC. Got a lot of that going on this year. And the good Bulldogs got the brakes beat off of them by the bad Bulldogs. So, hey, that's one you had to take, man. And they took it. So, hey, that was rough. That was really rough. And, you know, we're going through the stats and everything. And Beverly, Bradley. As you can see, 52 yards passing. And it ain't gonna work. Oh man, over here got 14 tackles. That's a good day. 14 tackles. It also means you was on the field a lot. The other guy had the ball for a long time. But other than that, man, there wasn't really much to the good Bulldogs when it came to stats. Another team that took it on the chin too was Shiloh Christian. Oh man. And then they take it on the chin because Texas Tech they just wore them out, man. They just spanked that bull on. And what was the shocker was the fact that Shiloh just couldn't get the offense moving. They couldn't get any points on the board. Figure at worst it was gonna be like a high scoring game, you know. Shiloh just couldn't consistently keep the ball rolling. So moving on to the second conference game of this week. Another homecoming game there. Another one for Florida A&T. As they smacked Gulfport, man. The Warhawks. Talking about not showing up for a game. Cross had a really good game. Ran for a lot of yards, a couple of touchdowns, threw decently. But Warhawks struggled in this one. I mean, they struggled. I mean, it wasn't even close. Low is definitely. Here's a guy who He's known for throwing for 400 yards in the game. He could barely get to 100 yards. So it was rough sledding in this one. The Sailfish had some defense, and they wasn't playing. And Cross had one of his better games. And then we're looking at this one here. Oh man, the classic. Mississippi Tech went to Northeast Alabama, and man, what a game that was. 56-42. At one point in time, it looked like Mississippi Tech was gonna make that massive comeback. But my goodness, man, what a game. We had some of everything in this one. We had interceptions, fumbles, kicks, returns for touchdowns, pick sixes. Man, we had it all, baby. And this game, man, this was a classic. This was awesome. But right now, Mississippi Tech, it ain't looking good, Mississippi Tech. It ain't looking good. Supposed to be one of the better teams in the conference. And right now, they're looking like one of the worst teams in the conference. But man, whew, what a game it was. Just all around, everybody doing their thing, you know what I mean? So, Masterson had one of his better passing games. Hendricks ran for 4 touchdowns. And like I said, man, this was a game. And I enjoyed every bit of it. And Danger came in and threw an interception. Masterson threw 3 interceptions. So, and Masterson ran for over 100 yards. So, he's been the man. Light came in for 9 receptions. And like I said, it was something. Defensively, offensively, both sides, both teams, special teams. Man, in the mud, in the rain, homecoming for the Kingfish. And, it was a classic. So I'm going to keep bragging on this one, man, because this was a classic. All right, now we're going to check out the winners and losers. And we're going to be looking at how everybody's standing right there. That's Central Tennessee at the top. I don't know why, but it's just cut off for some reason. And you can see Kentucky Christians at the bottom. So anyway, we'll see you on the next one. You have a good one.